When you think of creativity in the brain, what comes to mind? Many of us think of the generalized functions of the two brain hemispheres, where the left hemisphere of the brain controls the majority of analytical and logical thought, and the right hemisphere influences abstract and creative thought. But right brain, left brain hemispheric distinctions aren't so cut and dry. Many of these original brain-based conceptions about creativity are now seen as dated and oversimplified. Are the two hemispheres of the brain different? Yes. But does the right side produce all creative output while the left side produces all logic? No. The right brain, left brain division does not offer the true picture of what's actually happening in the brain during the creative process. In fact, creativity requires your entire brain different cognitive processes and emotions. More specifically, the entire creative process, from problem determination to ideation, through development and finally implementation, requires associative thinking, making connections between previously unrelated concepts. So why use neuroscience to understand creativity? Neuroscience is a core element that links creativity with our understanding of our other mental processes. It serves as a foundation, a window into biological processes that are ongoing during our creative endeavors. By examining some of the neurological processes concurrent with creative thinking and behavior, we may be able to develop insight toward a more holistic view of creativity. So, what does neuroscience actually tell us about creativity? The brain is not as rigid in its development as previously thought. It is now commonly accepted that the brain creates new neurons and connections not only through childhood, but into adulthood as well, and that each brain is individualized through its owner's unique perceptions and experiences. The thoughts and thinking patterns we choose determine the growth of our brain areas and the strength of the associations between them. That means that the way we think impacts the actual structures of our brains. Our brains are truly spectacular. Not only do they interpret the stimuli presented by the world around us, they also have the ability to interpret these stimuli to make new, original connections or insights. That aha moment that we've all experienced is actually a complex, unconscious process which neuroscientists have only just begun to understand. And those neural circuits that the brain uses for perception and insight are the same ones it employs during imagination. According to Gregory Burns, imagination is like running perception in reverse. Instead of interpreting what our eyes are seeing, imagination is what happens when our brains envision that which does not exist immediately in front of us. And where would creativity be without a little imagination?